The recent CEA survey has come up with some facts and figures regarding the size and the impact of the industry on the UK. Can you take us through some of the key findings?
Well, one of the things that came out of the report, which was very interesting, was that the increase in productivity in our sector. The numbers employed by UK construction equipment have probably gone down over the last 10 years, but the actual value added that's contributed to the economy has gone up. And that, I think, has been a response to international and worldwide competition. So it's very positive in that sense that we've been able to respond to that. Another positive from the report is that there is still a good cross-section of suppliers within the UK supplying to the OEMs, to the original equipment manufacturers who make the finished goods. So whereas we can't offer, if you like, a full service to source everything in the UK, there's still a very significant amount of components and accessories which are sourced from our shores. What is interesting too is that we've seen a development over the period of higher technology. So there are some suppliers that have come perhaps from the automotive or aerospace sector and now supplying into construction equipment and bringing their new technology and techniques to us. And you've also seen the rise of telematics and various electronic technologies.
So the report highlights a number of areas where government or other support could play a really important part in promoting and enabling competitive of the UK industry. Why is it so important for them to do so, and what are the key recommendations from the report?
Well, there are a number of items in the report which I think will attract the interest of government. In particular, we're not alone as a sector in finding some difficulties in sourcing the skills that we need, both to manufacture our product and to operate it. And the wider construction sector now has a major issue with getting the right kind of skills into the sector. And I think government is becoming more and more aware that it is now necessary to take even further action in trying to encourage the younger people today to look at different careers. So although we live in a digital age, there's still a significant manufacturing sector, there's still a very significant construction sector. And the old image of an engineer perhaps with a spanner and an oily rag as the main tools that he or she would need to start a job is now moved on somewhat, because now it's actually IT skills which are needed just as much as those engineering skills. We're fortunate in we have some good leadership within our sector, be it from companies like JCB and Caterpillar and others, that have embraced the idea of investing in skills in their own academies and their own partnerships with universities and further education colleges. And we have to do more of that, but government has to also do its part by looking at ways of incentivising that latent workforce that we need to tap into.
That's great. Thanks for your time, Rob, and thanks for being part of our first in the series of expert interviews.